All right, I started cleaning some of the tin, some of the really bad pieces here. I scraped them off in the big garbage can. This heater box is in great shape, but it was covered in grime, so I scraped it off. There is like no rust on these things whatsoever. This one I have to do some scraping on. I'm just going to clean everything up, clean all the tin up, and I don't know about getting a coat of black on it today, but it would be nice to get a lot of it cleaned up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, I figured for some reason or other, I figured you might want to watch me scraping away. This doesn't have nearly as much crud on it as the other one did, but this is it. I'm telling you, folks, it doesn't get any better than this. This is where it's at. I can't get over how good these heater boxes are. And it's not because they were covered in crud either. These are just in great shape. Just great shape, period. Okay, well, let's move on to the valve covers. I'm going to spray everything. I sprayed everything earlier, a couple days ago, with degreaser. This one is worse than the other one. I sprayed everything with degreaser, and it softened everything up, I guess. But when I went to Ace's the Place, I bought a bottle of 409 for cleaning up the engine compartment, and I wound up cleaning that, but I wound up painting that also. So these are going to get scraped, cleaned, and painted. Not just the valve covers, but everything. Anyway, this is it. See you in a little bit. Okay. With the aid of some 409 and a couple of scrub brushes, and some water to rinse things off with, we got everything degreased. Okay, welcome back to another fun-filled and exciting episode of It's Easier to Take It Somewhere Else. This is the next day. All I'm going to be doing is wire brushing, sanding, and painting parts. All right, I am starting with some of the more, I guess, rusted pieces. You can tell because they got the most bubbles on the paint. It just flakes right off. So I'm going to start on the worst ones. I like to, for some reason, I like to start on the worst parts first, just to get it done and over with. So this is what I'm going to be doing for, I don't know, however long it takes. The glamorous work. All right, this one is done as I'm going to get it. Yes, it's got rust on it still. That's not the purpose of this right now. The purpose is to just get all the flaky paint off. That's about it. That's about as good as it's going to get. This one the same. It's got rust. The good thing is I'm putting a lot of faith in Rust-Oleum. Okay, the pile is getting smaller. This is my last heater box. The other one is over there. I got all the other tins, the valve covers, and I remembered a little while ago that I had some tin hanging up on the wall on the other side of the garage. I have to do some repair work to that, to one of them, and I have to do a bunch of degreasing and cleaning up on these things here. Got some repair work right there. Got to do a little welding. It's pretty thin sheet metal, so I got to do my best. I don't know if I'm going to get to that today. I would definitely like. I'm definitely going to finish this last heater box, and then I'll play it by ear after that. All right, just putting the finishing touches, so to speak, on this last heater box. I still can't get over how good a shape these things are in. I'll throw this over with the other one. Boy, I haven't gotten this dirty in a couple of years. I do want to, I got a piece that's tie wrapped over here. Oh, I see. It's missing, okay, it's got to be nut and bolted. Whatever this this piece is here, the welded in nuts that were on the back side of this are gone. So I guess it'll just be nut and bolted. No, I'm sorry. The welded in nuts, they go here and here, here and here. They're gone, but it doesn't matter. It still has to be nut and bolted. Oh, nice. I ordered bolts from Ace's the Place to replace these screws. I'm going to replace these with nuts, or with bolts rather, not nuts. Okay. Boy, I really don't feel like doing this. All right, let me straighten this out, and then maybe I'll do some scraping. Let me see if I can do that on the vise. Got to straddle all this shit on the floor first, just to get in there. All right, for the most part, I'm calling that good. I gotta get a, whoa, watch out. Gotta get a pair of pliers. Got a little straightening on this lip here. Not so bad. I'm not going to win on a beauty contest, but we're not after that. All right. Straighten that out. Sorry, you can't see. I think this is going to be Just kinked it. I still think it's going to be good enough, though. It's going to be beauteous. I don't know if this is a top piece or a bottom piece. I think it's a bottom piece, but I don't know. It didn't, I didn't take it off. I will have time to figure it out, though. That is a bottom piece, I know that. I don't know which way. Yeah, because this has to be a top piece because there's no grease and shit on here. This is where I got a weld, right here. Just got to be very careful. All right, I am going to call it a day. I'm going to weld this up tomorrow or the next day. I'd like to do it tomorrow. Right there. All right, I left off, got parts sanded. This part was degreased, cleaned. Looks nice. Looks just like it's got to be scuffed down a bit and painted up. You can still feel a trace amount of grease on here, but that's all right. We'll handle that. And I have to repair this. All right. Among other things, I did weld this up. I'm leaving the welds. I'm not going to grind it. There's no need. Heater box is painted, but I got all the other tin painted. I got all the other tin painted. I do have to do this. I had to degrease this once again for a second time because I guess I didn't do a good job on it last night. So I redid it. I'll paint this tomorrow when I paint these other pieces. I think I'm going to call it a day. It's kind of nice out today. Not a super beauteous spring day, but it's kind of nice out. Left off with painting engine trim here. This one, the one that I did welding on, looks like this was repainted once before, because I don't know if you can see all the little cracks. And I noticed when I was sanding it down, it looked like it was repainted before. But for the most part, I'm liking this. I have this engine trim to do, which I had to degrease again for the second time. These two little pieces and the fan. The heater boxes are thankfully still hanging up. Okay. Welcome to the wonderful world of paint prep work. This does not have to be a super job, but it has to get sanded. Paint has to be able to mechanically stick if it's not going to chemically stick. And in order for anything to mechanically stick, it has to be sanded. Okay, the end result of the sanding, the end result of the paint prep, it's not show car quality. Wasn't looking for it. Got some chips in the paint, just sanded around them, didn't try and feather anything out. But it is all one color, black. This is very shiny right now. It's going to dry to a nice semi-gloss. It's starting right here already on the fan. I'm getting a little excited now. Things are starting to come together. Hopefully Ace is the Place will pull through, and I will get my bolts. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Not looking forward to the puzzle. Still got boxes and stuff I gotta rummage through. I do have to, that's the muffler right there. I'll have to see if I can come up with some kind of a high heat gray. Do have a lot of, there is still quite a bit of stuff to do. But getting there, definitely getting there. All right, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe.